On It's Scotty here with another supplement review. Today's supplement review is going to be a pre-workout formula called Blood Rush Hardcore by Bad Boy. I've tried the original Blood Rush. I would definitely say it's one of my favourite pre-workouts. As I tasted well, effects were spot on, and the price wasn't bad for it either. I have had to pay a bit more for this. I can't remember how many servings the last one was per tub. So the serving size is actually underneath the plastic wrapper, so I'll just get that off and then go through it. It's 30 servings per tub. The flavour that I have here is lemon and lime flavour. As I said, the last one tasted really nice, and the last one I had was like a fruit punch flavour, which I'm not a big fan of, but obviously I did enjoy it, so I'm going to have to try out the lemon and lime one to see what that tastes like. I do have my glass here. You can taste lemon and lime just off this palette. Scoop's lying on the top here, as I say here. So this pre-workout is, well, the last one was anyway, a high stint one. I've got one scoop here. Let's pour it in. Let's get a spoon and give it a good stir and then see how it tastes. Stir there, that's it there. So it's not really a lime colour, as you can see, it's more of a cream colour. It looks like Bailey's. So let's see how it tastes. Yeah, not bad. I mean, the taste isn't too strong, it's not too overpowering. I know some pre-workouts when I've had lemon and lime flavoured, they've been a bit tangy and a bit soury. But that one's not bad at all. It hasn't left any sort of tanging or any sort of aftertaste in it. Obviously I can't taste a bit of lemon and lime in it. To be honest, it just tastes a bit like water, flavoured water. It isn't bad at all, especially for a pre-workout. And as far as the effects go, I won't know, so I have to come back to the video to test it out. It's my dog in the background grunting, if you can hear him. Just did a bugger here, just grunting in the background. Oh yeah. As he's just had it, didn't I? So yeah, I will finish this drink off and then I'll give you the heads up on how the effects are on it. So catch you later. What's going on? It's part 2 to ItzzScotttyReviews here. Obviously it's part 2 to the pre-workout here of Blood Rush Hardcore. Give you another look of this here. I said The flavour has lemon and lime. I had tried the original. I can't say off the top of my head what flavour it was. I know it was a berry type flavour, and I know that they would do a fruit punch flavour. So I think I'm going to go with fruit punch. And first of all, I'll go with a comparison to this to the original, and then I'll just go over my overall thoughts on the product itself. First of all, the original one was very high in stimulants, or at least it felt like it when I first took it. Obviously I didn't have as much pre-workouts in the system then, but this one feels a bit lighter on the stimulants. It's still quite high in stimulants. I'm not going to say it's not. You can definitely feel the stimulants when you take it, but it's not as much as, it's not as overpowering as the last one. But what this one does seem to have a lot more of is a muscle pump. There seems to be a lot more muscle pumps with this than in the last one that I realised. Which, to be honest, I think it's probably a good thing, because I mean the last one, I said the stimulants was quite overpowering, to the point where, well, at least for me, may put you off working out a bit, because you'd just be kind of sat there. Obviously you would be pumped up, but you're a bit too pumped up, so to speak. Like when you've had a bit too much. I was off the original server. Obviously I could have just toned it down a bit, but I think this one is probably a bit better dose than the last one. And as I said, it's took the stimulants down and it's put the muscle pumps up. I mean, as far as muscle fatigue goes, I didn't feel hardly any on this, and I felt pumped, and I was just ready for the next set. And I think that's the main difference between this one and the last one, which I think was primarily just a really essentially like a hardcore stimulant blend. I know this one is called hardcore, but it's a bit less stimulant and more towards, well, I wouldn't say more towards muscle pump, I mean compared to the last one it is. But again, it still is very high in stimulants. But instead of being like 100% stimulant blend, they've kind of went a bit less and then added a bit more muscle pump to it, which I think, to be honest, has made it a lot better. I mean, don't get us wrong, the original was still fantastic. I mean, I still really enjoyed it, and I really enjoy this one as well. So they definitely have not went down a level, and it's still very high quality. I mean, as far as the flavour goes, from what I can remember, the last one might have tasted a bit better. I mean, it is a different flavour altogether, so I can't really compare it to the lemon and lime flavour that I had last time, if you can say it. As I had a fruit punch type flavour, but I can remember the last fruit punch flavour was really, it was very nice. And to be honest, I'm more of a lemon and lime person, and the flavour is good. It's not bad, it's not good, but it's not like, I wouldn't say it was delicious. Whereas the fruit punch one, I would say went down really well, and it was very nice to taste. To be honest, I would say the last fruit punch one was possibly one of the better tasting pre-workouts I've had, whereas this one just tastes kind of like a standard pre-workout. But I don't know if that's because maybe it's got less artificial flavours and colourings. I mean, to be honest, I don't know if there is any colourings in here, as it comes out like a creamy colour, which obviously a cream isn't the colour of lemon and lime, it would be green. Whereas I think the last one did actually go the colour of the flavour. Like fruit punch was like a red type colour. Yeah, that might be wrong there. So it is less in artificial colours and flavourings, I would assume, by the taste and by the colour. But as I said, it's not bad, and they've more than made up for it with the effects basically. So I would recommend this one as well as the previous one. If you can get your hands on any of them, it's definitely a good pre-workout, and you definitely won't be disappointed. So yeah, all around great product. I mean, it mixed well, goes down well, and the effects are spot on. Well done to Bad Boy for this pre-workout. catch you later.